Hello and welcome to Supreme Commander Forge Alliance Forever. Got another beta game. This time we have Nexus playing Cybern on the top and another Cybern, Geezer. First land, 3 P-gens. It's a weird place to put P-gens. Does that work? So we're on Via. Second air from Nexus. Second land, third air. Another land factory from Geezer. So beta, this is a good map to test some T3 changes. Map always goes to T3 and fast. So let's see what happens. This map can really can get a big advantage in your build order because there is so much mass. So you need as many NGs because NGs are going to give you your economy as well as spend your economy. It's pretty OP for one unit to be able to do that. So we have a lot of engineers here. It's at 5 out. 5 and yeah, he doesn't mean to make 7 scouts. So we have a Mantis pretty quick. Nexus probably hasn't built any tanks. Oh, there's the first one. We made 6 engineers. Let's see, factory going over here. We'll have a factory here soon. As in when he has the power to make this stuff. Here's this guy reclaiming here. Get some attack moves to get all this reclaim. Is generally what you want in your opening build order, plus the stuff around these hills. And then you want to quickly, this is a really good spot. There's a lot of rocks here. So this is a prime spot after. This not as good because there's all these trees in the way. So you kind of want to get this stuff and this stuff. Then you want to get this stuff should be the next target, and then you know all this shit in the expansion. Preferably where there's no trees is where you want to be getting that mass reclaim. So Geezer makes factory here. Very carefully defended. I kind of would have sent that tank across the map. But Geezer being safe. Doesn't want to lose the engineer. You can see the expansion to the mexes is quite slow. Because he has all this reclaim to work with. He needs to focus his build power to get the reclaim and to get the power. So if you find yourself running out of power, then you can send your engineers to the back here, grab all these trees. That's going to help a lot. It's also going to give you some mass to work with. It's also these trees here, but they're usually broken, so not as good. Nexus with his commander in the top. Geezer, commander on the same side. And will we see maybe some drop to the sides? We don't have any transport queued up. Just 3 Indies and a scout on repeat. Geezer with the advantage right now in his build order, it seems. Only 10 tanks and 5 for Nexus. Both players just macroing, as they would say in StarCraft. People don't really talk like that in FAF because, well, I don't know why really. He's just focusing on his eco. God damn. This is why V is so disgusting. But you know, if Geezer made a lot of tanks, he could send them across the map. So we should see, you know, just factories everywhere. 1 million factories spamming engineers and tanks. Now, Geezer has some mass in the bank. He should be moving to T2. Oh, he has actually started his T2 upgrade. So he has all this mass. So he's gonna put this mass into a lot of mexes and into this T2 upgrade and then dump it all into a T2 PGen or 2 as soon as he can. Now moving some tanks to the right. Should really expand here. I think people should drop, like just drop the sides. Oh, speak of the devil, we have a drop. Interesting place to drop. I think back here on the trees is pretty good. You can get some reclaim there. So these trees are worth quite a bit. How many factories do we have? 12. 12 factories. 13. And T2 is complete for both players. Nexus was assisting his a lot more, it seems. See his build faster. T2 engineers out and he's going to put all this build power onto the T2 PGen probably. But he has quite a nice balance. He has a lot of T1 PGens right now. Because power is what's going to limit you from using all this mass. Still has quite a lot of reclaim. I mean, this stuff is untaken. There's a lot here. Have a bit of an attack coming. Keys are moving in. Wants to head to this spot here. And Nexus is trying to cut him out. Let's see if he can. Oh, we have the mid reclaim going to Keyser as well. That's nice for him. And some Medusa. So I might just get through, but there's a couple of factories here. Now there's 2 T2 mexes to kill. He targets one with the Medusa. The Mantis are attacking the other one. Don't see any other attacks here. Well, we have a bit of an army on the bottom here for Nexus. This Mex is very nearly down, and so is this one. It's trying to reclaim the Medusa, but it's running away. And this Mex goes down, and so does that one. Wow! And now all the shit is dead. He so nearly saved both of those, but he actually lost both to just some T1. That's pretty sad for Nexus. So we have Rhino's T2 support factory, quite heavily assisted. Another T2 support factory here, being assisted. We have T3 land, 1/3 of the way done for Keyser. Nexus has not started going for T3 land. He's just making mexes. Let's see what the eco is like. He does have this expansion. So once you get your bottom expansion or top one, gotta suck up the reclaim as fast as possible. There's a lot of rocks around, all these trees. And then turn it into tanks. He's got... Oh, Keyser's trying to steal some reclaim from Nexus. See the reclaim count. Almost identical. Just slightly more for Keyser. And we have a bit of an attack here. I don't see any T2 radars out, so Nexus doesn't have massive vision. Although this one is nice. Oh, he has this one quite far forward as well. And I hope he doesn't lose these mexes again. They're not upgraded though, so it's actually not too bad. Rushing some PDs to defend. And we already have, look at this, 2 T3 mexes. True Nexus gameplay. Looks like he will be able to defend this with the Rhinos. Rhino's gonna have some trouble here shooting because it's not exactly flat terrain, but flat enough. Flat enough, as Patrick would say. T3 PJ going up for Keyser. And T3 Mex, I think he may have just spotted all those Mexes for Nexus. You can see they're upgraded. definitely don't want to be two T3 mexes behind your opponent. But oh, we have one actually here. This is... I never really like upgrading stuff in this position. You kind of do it because you have, say, mass in the bank, and then you have the build power to actually assist and get it quickly, but it's just way more dangerous to have one of these mechs as a T3 instead of one of the base mechs, like this mech for example even. And on the T3 stage we have Loyas for Keyser. What's Nexus making on T3? He's making some NGs. Needs to get his T3 PGen up pretty quick. And we have gunships trying to do some raiding. Nexus has successfully killed the top and is dropping NGs to get the mexes. Now scouting to see what's going on. You see his T3 air is upgrading now. Only one T3 PGen. We're going to need another T3 PGen from Keyser. There it goes. T3 PGen is quite expensive on power actually. And not too expensive on mass. It's about 3k mass. But quite power intensive. Nexus building another T2 before he gets to T3, and we have a T3 support factory in both expansions being assisted, and we have bricks, not Loyas. So we'll see how that plays out. This Medusa just shows how epic they are versus T2 armies, just stunning the shit out of everything. Now we have Loyas up close and personal with the Rhino Medusa mix. This is how to play T2 Cybran. When you're making Rhinos, you need to make Medusa with them to get those stuns. So you kind of... Now you can mix in some other stuff, you know, there's plenty of units for Cybran to use. Hoplites, obviously you want some stealth in there sometimes. But Rhino Medusa is a great combo. The brick coming in, and this whole expansion is completely dead. And it died before any T3 units even got there for Nexus. Nexus looks like he's going to take a big lead. He has a huge mass advantage now. And these mexes look even more vulnerable than before. Roxy T2 radar goes up for Keyser. And the Loyas have to retreat. The bricks just have too much about them. A lot of ASF for Keyser now, and oh, hello. That is a quantum gateway summoner. And we got whalers as well coming out. Nexus dropping to get the reclaim. He does love reclaim. It looks like he's probably going to lose the bottom here, but you can see the army. If the army moves up here, this expansion is completely dead. There's a lot of bricks coming here now. And when is this first? That is a Rambo com. So let's just check out this Rambo com here. SACU Rambo preset. It has a nano upgrade. It has stun, EMP burst, and it has the range upgrade on its gun. So you can see the range is phenomenal. And the cost, 6,000 mass, which is, you know, it's not that much. It's like 5 bricks. That's quite a lot, 5 bricks, but the power cost is over 200,000 power. So it's like 215,000 power. If we look at, say, a spider bot, 260,000 power. So that just kind of puts in perspective how much energy you need if you want to make SCUs. So you can see Keyser has a lot of adjacency here for them with T3P gens to help with that. So you're going to need several T3P gens really if you want to be going SCUs and T3 air and stuff. And it will be interesting to see what these Rambos can do. They're getting stuck in the engineers, which is unfortunate. I would actually just get rid of these two on engineers. They're just annoying. Make T3 NGs or T2 and hives as well. Hives are pretty great. So we have a chill out moment here. Keyser just trying to get back his expansion. How much reclaim? Still the same reclaim amount. And Nexus just sort of not pushing at all. Oh, he wants to push down here. I mean, really at this stage, Nexus just has so much more mass. He can just chill on his map, on his side of the map. Just keep making units, get the air advantage, build a nuke, do anything. Oh, look at these Rambos. Perma-stunning this brick. So the nano, you can see, gives them 400 regen per second. They have 19k HP, which is not that much, but 400 per second regen is pretty nice. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 bricks, a loyalist. And they're having real trouble. Look at this stun. So if these SCUs get away, I mean, they regen extremely fast back to the 19k HP they have. And Nexus just retreats. RIP in peace. We have another SCU in the mix here. He's just spamming out these Rambo comms. Has a T2 transport ready to drop them. Nexus going for his RAS. He has a lot of T3P gens now, T3 mexes now. T2 PD is going up. Definitely gonna help. And we have a Monkey Lord started. Oh, here it is. Let's see what the air is like. It looks pretty similar. Ooh, only 33 for Nexus. 44 for Keyser. And X also has a lot of 2-1. These guys are just getting wrecked. Look at all these T2 PDs. Forced to retreat. And oh, these arties just got murked. These SCUs, man. Just sadly, we have no eco. See the gap here, 417 mass to 250. That's not sustainable. This finally dies, and the Monkey Lord is complete. Monkey Lord should be pretty damn effective versus these Rambo comms. The Rambos have more range though on their weapon, and they do not stun XPs with their EMP. So Nexus pushing out with an army of bricks, stealthed by the Monkey Lord. And it looks like he's dropping those. He picked up the SCUs that were here and is dropping them to the right hand side. I guess he wants to try and really push here. Oh, he's coming back. And we have 2 more ready to go. This Monkey Lord has to be stopped. So much mass now for Nexus. Almost has full T3 mechs. Still has a couple T2 here to be upgraded. And we have a strap bomber. I don't think it's worth it to strat some SCUs. Maybe that was just a good old strap being retarded, as it happens. See, the Monkey Lord stealth is so nice here. So there's no Omni from Keyser. Need some scouts overhead. T3 gunships may be needed. 9 Rambos. That's a lot. That is a hell of a lot. Now, no vision thanks to the stealth. He can't use his range. He really wants to force this back. He's lost this expansion again. It's pretty bad. He can't eco here at all. Scout overhead gives him vision for a moment. Does also have a bit of a T3 army over here, but it's mainly SCUs that he has. We look how much mass he has. 84,000. 84,000 mass into SCUs. Nexus is scared. He doesn't know what to make of this army. He's never seen it before. So he's wondering, can 23 bricks and a spider bot kill this? I'm not sure. I'm not sure either, Nexus. So we have a Soul Ripper going up. He's gonna need... Well, the mass stall will save him from the power stall. And it's building pretty quick. The SCUs move in, but there's so much T2PD and they cannot stun T2PD. Well, actually, can they? No, I don't think they can stun T2PD. Oh no. Some miss micro and 2 SCUs just get wiped, and these guys are forced back now. There's too many PDs here, and a spider bot, and a million engineers to make more PD, and shields. Now losing these 2 guys is pretty painful, and this army of 50 loyalists is just running into a massive army. How many bricks are here? Almost 50 bricks in this army. Another 30 up here with a spider bot. And these SCUs, when they die, they're gonna damage each other in the explosion. They're doing so much here. Actually making progress, but this bottom is completely fucked. Still a massive army of bricks. The first SCU goes down, the Monkey Lord comes in, another one drops. And he has no vision again. Needs more scouts. Focusing down the spider bot. Will it die? Oh, it's sold 100. Oh, there it goes. I thought it was going to get away there, but so many dead SCUs now. I believe he started with like 8 or maybe 9 up there. This is completely dead. Nexus complaining about T4 build time, I mean, he really didn't start this very long ago. And yeah, this SCU army is dead. And here's the Soul Ripper. And Nexus has already made sure to win air. So many bricks. So many bricks. 71 bricks. Just in the chat. T3 mechs beats SCU. This is true. Proven by this game. So much more eco from Nexus. While Keyser is building all those SCUs. Nexus, of course, complaining about T4 build time, as usual. And similar to the last game he complained about it, he was mass stalling. And to be honest, the Soul Ripper and the Spider built pretty quickly for him. These SCs are pretty brutal. I think they'd be sick with maybe more of a mix, so that you have T3 land and also some SCU mix in there for the stun and the range and shit. But they're doing really well over here, and he even killed this Monkey Lord. Pretty impressive, so try out SCUs, try out the Seraphim ones. The UEF ones are obviously really good still. AN ones are not so good, but you know, that's just AN. Well, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Yeah, send me some replays. Check out links in the description. Check out my subscriptions for other Subcom related content. And have a nice day.